This is Concrete Canvas Episode 2, brought to you by
Chocobo Crunch.
Savor our terrific chocolatey taste.
Today on Concrete Canvas, we'll be discussing the intersection of hate speech and street art. Nothing escapes the realm of politics these days, certainly not in this arena. The concept of hate speech has given street art a bad name. Connor, I thought you had an interesting take on this. Could you restate it for the listeners?
Hate speech and graffiti just seem to go hand in hand for some people. You don't have to face approval from anyone to take a piece of chalk to the side of a building or a marker to a bus stop ad. There was even a recent moment where I was yelled at by one tagger for trying to call him out and tagging an ad with obscenities. But there are still people who want to bring out art that they think belongs out there on the streets and not in an art gallery, but they have no malicious intent or hate speech to show for it. Far from it, some are even happy to talk about their art and what drives them to make it. What is sad, though, is that some people can't see the difference between a shaved-headed fellow writing some evil gibberish in one place and a driven individual wishing to share his love of star drawings that he chalks up in another.
So what did that person say to you?
Well, he basically just went on and saying that he could do whatever he wanted and I needed to mind my own effing business.
Well, what did you say back?
I told him that if he didn't back off, I was going to call security on him because it was over at a bus station. And then he started to just give me like this really angry look like he was just daring me to do so. And then when I ran over to go check with the station supervisor, then he ran off.
Well, I think in terms of the art industry, if enough people don't like something, they're not going to support it. So don't you think just organically the crap is going to be cut out based off no support?
Well, I think that there's going to be an element of a push and a pull with that, in that you basically have people that do see the difference between hate speech and street art, but then there are those people who are so closed-minded that they just can't see the difference between it.
Yeah.
They think that if it's not approved to go up in an art gallery, then it shouldn't be approved to go on the street whatsoever.
And in this political climate, I imagine there's even a class of people who are deliberately trying to antagonize you. They're not just angry and lashing out. They're trying to prompt you, like an alt-right type artist.
Well, yeah, because you have people, the other side, wherever that is, whatever spectrum you identify with, you always find that there are people on the other side that are they're not just trying to paint you as wrong, but they're also trying to paint you as the bad guy and doing everything that they can to antagonize you and provoke you into doing something that you really shouldn't.
Have you ever heard of Pepe the Frog?
I think I have. He's that frog meme, right?
Yeah, he's a frog meme who was appropriated by the alt-right, and now I think he's considered hate speech himself.
What I think there needs to be an effort from on both sides of this political spectrum, and this can be done in all sorts of contexts. In terms of street art, there needs to be an extra effort from people who want to eliminate hate speech and understanding what is hate speech and what is street art. If you just take a moment to notice that what you're seeing right here is actually a big canvas that someone took the time out. They actually they maybe have even been paid by the building's owner to put this really nice, beautiful mural up of like a big peacock or something like that, and say, don't take that down. But versus you see an obscenity of another sort and then say, take that down. You see, that's what I think there needs to be an effort from on both sides.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe it's just a categorical mistake people are making. We're always hearing about raising awareness for various topics, and sometimes I can get a little sick of it. But in this instance, it's probably exactly what we need. This has been Concrete Canvas. I'm Mason Kerr.
And I'm Connor Svensrud.
Keep it classy, Vancouver.